think nothing I own that drives has a good exhaust. We're off to get the toolboxes. This is a nice neighborhood. I could afford a house right in this neighborhood. Well, not that one. Not that one either. Not this house. Well, not that house. Well, not this one. Well, maybe not this one. No, not that one either. The one to the right. Yeah, I could afford to live in that one. What do you think? Good junk? On the way to get the toolbox and some junk. I think this is a pass. Did you expect to see a toolbox? I got the toolbox. I already dropped that. I'll show that in a minute. I got a free oven. Look how clean it is. Some people clean these things. I admit, I like cleaning. I never clean ovens. Like never. Like a completely pure never. Never in a million years kind of never thing. I mean, I'm not against cleaning, but I treat them like barbecues. But the top, I like to clean the top. And I know how to take them apart so you can get all this stuff. Looks pretty good, huh? Good enough for me. Okay, let's go look at the toolbox. I got it. 2 of them from November of 1982. Came out of a hospital in Hagerstown. And look, this piece of trim is missing. But I have that. See, I got this parts toolbox. You know what's interesting? The guy selling it, he goes, yeah, I got them for free. Usually a seller doesn't say that they got something for free and then they're charging you $100. But that's the survival of the fittest thing. This is a cool idea what he did. I complimented him on this. So he stacked 2 base cabs. I had never thought of that. They're not too tall, not too heavy. This is absolutely perfect. Very, very perfect. Anybody want a banana? It's lunchtime. So I've been trying to lay off the junk food. Look at that. How times have changed. Okay, let's take a look. I didn't even so much as open the drawers. I just paid the gentleman, thanked him, and off I went. The story is, it was, they were in the hospital. And when the hospital was done with them, they gave them to him. He worked at the hospital. That one's a little short too. But that looks very hospital-ish. And these were made in 1982. I'll tell you what, the drawers. They work as they did back in 1982. So you're thinking, why do you need so many toolboxes? Well, I was actually waiting on a pair. Not a pair, but one. There's another one that's already ready. I need a pair to complete an idea. Oh, it's off the track. This one's a little stiff. This one, oh, this one's like a normal box. It's missing the silver, but I got that. Hey, so I think this was a home run. Granted, I see all this, but I'll show you in a second where I keep these things. So it really doesn't matter. These were $100 for the two, and basically, to pay $50 for a toolbox like this, it'll have rust, it'll have different issues. They're never mint. The keys are missing, things like that. But you got to go about 150 miles. I'm sure there's some somewhere in this area, but they aren't coming out of the woodwork just about now. And then, remember the one I got that still sour about, dollar cost averaging, paid $160? I think that one was like 80 miles away or so. I was in that area though. Anyway, this is a big plus, because I basically, the $50 for this falls into the good category of prices. 75, 100, 150 are common prices, and again, they're not necessarily close. They're at least an hour's drive. These were, I don't know, 20 minutes or so drive. And even things like this, as many of these toolboxes I collect, I could probably get drawers, but I don't need this. This is perfect. This is ideal. These days, it's really hard to find people that want to work, and when they do want to work, they ask a lot more than the $1.25 an hour I'm offering. So I've been working alone, gonna keep working alone, but instead of paying what a day's wages, like $150, $180, something like that, I just paid $100. I'll organize my things and I'll be way more motivated to work by my lonesome, and I'll get more done. This has been working out really well. Let me show you some more, but for the most part, thank you very much for going along with me. This really worked out. Today is only Friday. Tomorrow, May 2nd, big yard sale day. I think we're gonna hit some home run. Still Friday, and I'm still getting cool things. Can you tell what that is? Let me get it home and I'll show it to you. Sorry. So I borrowed this car a couple times in the last 2 weeks. And I gave it back the other day, but you know, I vacuumed it and I cleaned it. I pressure washed the mats and things like that, and you know, it's ready to give back. And I had straps, you know, because anything with a roof rack, you should have straps with you. Well, I took the straps out. So here I have opportunity. Let's step back, take a look at the opportunity. And I thought, I haven't seen one of these for free anywhere. This looks nice. I could picture a bunch of Cub Scouts playing. This is great. Hey, that guy might have zip ties. Anyway, so I had to, you know, tie it down with something. Well, this is the only thing I found. How about that? And you know what the funny thing is, why I'm out at this hour of the night? Where all these cars come from? We're on like a total side street. Look, darkness that way. Darkness that way. Darkness, Eddie Murphy, darkness. Anyway, so I duct taped it. I don't have far to go, and I don't have any big roads, but I do have you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna ask this guy for a zip tie. He's on his way. All right, wish me luck. Be right back. Oh, and by the way, do you know why I'm out at this hour? Friends needed help with the brakes on their van. You know, safety first and all that. This is the one stretch of road that we have to make it where there are cars. Not really neighborhood. But you know what's interesting? I made a right turn to get on here, and behind me, nothing. Complete open, no cars. It's 9:18, so it's not even that late. I'm having a little good time. Okay, I'm gonna drive. We don't have far to go. Be in a regular neighborhood. Me again. So we're on side streets. We went about, I don't know, half a mile, and one car started to come up on us. Us. Look how I'm including you in this foolish endeavor. As if you would have agreed to this. Anyway, so one car came up on us right when I made a right turn into this neighborhood. So there's no one here, and we're going like under 20 miles an hour. It's actually, it doesn't even feel like we're going too slow. It's a neighborhood. It looks like it feels like you're about to turn into your friend's driveway. However, ahead of us is another stretch of that same road. We're on like a horseshoe street here, and we're gonna have to go not even a quarter mile, and there's a traffic light there. So this is one of those times where I hope that the light is red, so no one's speeding past us. But again, I'm having too much fun here. I'm a very simple person. This is all I need. So here's what we got. No one coming over the hill, and we got to get to that light over there. So I moved the camera a little too fast. Rear view mirror, nobody. And that's our traffic light up there. We make that right turn, and we're on a slow road again. Well, you know what? I take that back. A slow enough road. Someone in our rear view. They're way back there. We got a green light. That would be red for them. I'm telling you, I have great luck. Yeah, all the cars behind me will get a red light. Tick, 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 tick. I hope that tape holds. That's Gorilla Tape. It'll hold. All these cars are going the opposite way. There's no one behind us. Have a look. So where are we now? We need about less than half a mile. We'll get back into side roads. This is gonna look good in my front yard. I just cut the grass. You saw the videos with the mower. Still no cars behind us. I think the speed limit here is 30, 35. We're at 25. Nobody in front of us, nobody behind us. Must be something good on YouTube. Everybody's home. Alright, let me finish this. Let's talk when I get home. But it's still a long way to get to home. But the roads are all mine. There's nobody out here. I got everything to myself. So it's taking a while to get there because I'm going slow. So I figured I'd pick up the camera again. I got a question. Has anyone seen Woody's garage lately? I haven't seen him anywhere. Usually there'll be lives or something. I'm just missing everything. I guess I have to work from time to time, but still, I kind of miss him. Alright, here's the next turn, but there are no cars. And wait, is the net still up there? I didn't think to check that. I think by this time, we have pulled this stunt off. There I go, including you all in the decision. My partner's in crime. Oh man, car. Alright, I'm gonna hang up. Talk to you later. One of the inspectors is already here. This one. It worked. What I didn't tell you is I left the line up there so he could tap on the roof if anything was going wrong, and I could slow down. I'm gonna leave this up until morning so you can get a good look at it. Look at the way. See if this door's open. Look at the way. Oops, sorry. Hold on. I'm holding one of those solar powered spotlights. See the angle it's designed so when you put it on your car you can still open your door. What is this thing? Lacrosse, I imagine. You know, it's pretty beefy. Some parent really wanted their kid to do well. Compliments there. See what I mean? The angle of the door. That's especially done that way. Well, how can I hold the light so you can see it? We'll wait till morning. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning. Here we are. Inspector's already here. I want to thank you all for suggesting that we do this. It worked out great. I would have never tried this alone, but you guys, with your encouragement, saying that, yeah, one piece of Gorilla Tape should be enough. Maybe put a second one on just in case. Lion did his job. See the Gorilla Tape on the other side? That had a good bind. I was able to like wrap it once. Everything looks fine here. We've got a mild tail wag. That's a good sign. I'm thinking dogs too. People that play lacrosse, they probably have dogs. You guys are alright. I would have never done this had you not suggested it and supported it. Supported the whole exercise. Supported the whole endeavor. Had you folks not condoned the whole endeavor. I got 2 lions up there. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. We can still hit the yard sales. I'll post this in the afternoon. So let's focus on Sunday. Alright everyone, have a wonderful day. A super Sunday.